Hi, welcome. David here from Bits Breakdown Chess. Today, we're talking about all things Vladimir Kramnik, and specifically, we're talking about Kramnik's inability to use the Reddit app and possibly his cell phone and possibly just social media in general. But before we jump into that, I think I should mention this news, unrelated to today's video, by the way, that just dropped 20 minutes ago. Kramnik has been banned for 6 months. Super insane. And the reason for that is because of the fact that he accused someone else of cheating yesterday during Title Tuesday and now has been banned until the 10th of June. You're more than welcome to read that post if you're super interested. But the topic of today's video has to do with this tournament. Recently, Kick just announced a tournament of the accused, partnering with Grandmaster Hikaru. And well, let's take a listen to what Hikaru had to say about this tournament. Have you ever been accused of being interesting? Has anyone ever done the procedure on you? Obviously referring to Vladimir Kramnik. And if you have been accused by Kramnik, well, you can join this tournament and fight for your share of $8,500. And of course, most people saw this, found this pretty hilarious, creating a lot of interest while the World Chess Championship is happening. But one person didn't find it particularly funny. And of course, Vladimir Kramnik took to Reddit to voice his irritation with Hikaru. And the way that he did this was a little bit like convoluted. He took a screenshot of this post from the R-Chess subreddit about Hikaru blunders mate in 1 while playing with the evaluation bar. I think he has this theory that Hikaru actually always has the evaluation bar up and is like, oh, how do you blunder mate in 1 while you have... It's completely convoluted. But the thing that isn't convoluted is the second screenshot that Kramnik took. Natural_ad_5241 says, strange they didn't invite Tang, Supi, Neiman, Erigaisi, Sindarov, and many others that Hikaru accused. So basically, the tournament that this screenshot was from, the tournament of the accused, those were all people that Kramnik had accused. But this person is saying, well, what about all the people that Hikaru accused? Now, that is a conversation for another day. That's interesting, but definitely pro-Kramnik, right? And some of the very sharp detectives of Reddit said, well, this comment has just been posted 1 minute ago, though. And this is the one that's been circled. The person who took the screenshot, it stands to reason, actually could have made this comment. I mean, they had to be right there moments ago. And that is confirmed when we take a look at the profile picture in the top right-hand corner. You can see, that's part of the screenshot, by the way. That looks exactly like the profile picture of the natural ad 5241. And of course, this could just be a coincidence, but it stands to reason that this very well could have been Kramnik taking the screenshot, changing his account, typing out a comment that is pro-Kramnik, and then taking another screenshot. And if we do a little bit of a deep dive on this account, which is still live right now, natural_ad_5241, we start to see the final nail in the coffin, because a year ago, we have this response to the post. What do you guys think about Kramnik's cheating allegations? Natural_ad_5241 says, it makes perfect sense what Kramnik is writing, and his analysis are clear and correct. He explains the method, the idea behind certain experiments, the tools he is using, and what exactly he is trying to see by that. All these senseless attacks on him, trying to mock him instead of giving at least one reasonable argument, are probably done by people who don't want those numbers to be revealed or just not intelligent enough to understand it. Based on many comments here, probably both. And you can, right now, as of the 11th of December, go and find this account and look through the history of this user on Reddit and make up your own mind. But to me, this looks a lot like Vladimir Kramnik. And I mean, what's really unfortunate is that Vladimir Kramnik, he's a former World Chess Champion. He had this enormous legacy, which he still has, but he's working hard every day to try and erode that legacy by doing stupid stuff like this, right? Initially, I kind of cut him a little bit of slack because he was like really concerned about something important in chess, cheating. Cheating in chess is an important issue. It needs to be dealt with. But he then proceeded to haphazardly accuse basically anyone who beats him of cheating. And this is not like, I mean, everyone knows this already. This is not the way that you go about dealing with this issue. And unfortunately, Kramnik is not the kind of person that you can reason with. And seeing something like this, it really gives me a very strong indication of someone who is incredibly self-absorbed and unfortunately like needs someone like to step in and say, okay, buddy, you've had enough. To like literally take his phone away and say, okay, I think now this little chapter of your life is concluded. Yeah, anyway, that's my hot take of the day. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.